Hi, welcome. This is Elena Rosalind Michelle with the Star Destiny Creations. Have you bought a jelly roll and there is a pattern and each one of those 20 or 36 pieces is a different pattern and you're like, how do I put them together? Well, it's kind of simple when it's red, green, and white, and maybe you have some blue or some other different colors. But would also be helpful if you had a lot of florals and there's different things. What you predominantly want to look at is what is that color that is the main focus on your strip. So on Amazon, I got 2.44 inch by 36 inch strips, and this one had 20 pieces. I've used one piece on another quilt. I'll put that link right there so you can see that one and how I use that one. And yeah, so let's just kind of start putting these into what we want to look at, especially if you're doing a quilt with mine, a vertical and horizontal design and color. So they may go into different categories. So we're gonna go red, green, white, verticals, and also red, green, white, horizontal. So if you have one that has a snowman like this, you can look at a couple of different things. You can look at, the overall, is it more white, or what really catches your eye, the white, or the red, or the green? So to me, the red catches my eye more than the white snowman. So you could put this into white or into red. So for me, I'm going to put this in red. So I'm going to put this up here. And then sometimes you get pieces like this that is not really centered well, but I think they kind of wanted to make sure they used up everything. I would have fussy cutted this so it would have most of the mousse in here. But this would be predominantly red. So we will put this up in the red. Okay, so what if you get something like this? I would put this in the other category because there is green in here, but there is a lot of blue and there's some red. But for me, the blue catches the eye on this one for the background. So I'm going to put this in other. And again, it's another vertical, meaning it's going to go up and down. I'm going to put that here. All right, so now we have snowman, but guess what? It's mostly white. See how it's a little different from this one? The other one catches the red for me. This one catches the white. So I'm going to put this on the other side here. I know I said red, green, white, but kind of moving stuff around. All right, and what about presents? Well, the background is mostly white in here, but it's like what catches your eye. For me, the white catches my eye, but say you needed like a green or a red, or even a black piece, something that's kind of neutral. It could even go under other, but see how it kind of looks a lot more whiter when you put it near a white strip. So we're going to do that there. And then we have Santa Clauses. So this to me is mostly white. So this will also go under the white category. And then we don't have any green in here, but we have stockings. Now, notice that this can be looked at like this, horizontal, and also like this, because you do have the black and white stocking going both ways. So it can go upside down, horizontal. So we have our first green one, and of course, it's gonna go down here. So we have snowflakes, but guess what? It's predominantly red. Even though you can see a lot of white in there, you can tell that it's more of a red than a white. So I'm gonna put this in the red. All right, now we have snow globes. Now this one, I would put this under other as well because it has a lot of blue in it. Now this one can be horizontal or vertical because you got snow bulbs going everywhere. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna put this here. But you know, it can also go down below. Now we have, I think these are like little hollies or cherries. I think they're supposed to be hollies. Now I would put this under other, but if you were needing a white, that would be really close. If you needed something that is off, you know, into you know, the odd colors with the blues, and you could do that too. I don't know if you would want to put it with the red, but it also goes horizontal. So say we got enough of those colors, it's like we'll put this in the horizontal one. Okay, now we got the moose again. This moose is white with some red. Now this one is a vertical, so we'll put this over here. Oh, and to note, the Santa Clauses can go horizontal as well. Okay, so now we have Christmas trees. Now, this can go into two places. You can go into the green or you can go into the white. So because I don't have any green here, I'm going to put it up in here. Because I need some green. So I will put that one in green. Now we have ornaments, and there are a bunch of different colors. The greens and pinks, reds, and the background is white. But it's, you know, what color is standing out for you. It can go, you know, if you wanted to put with red, or into the green, or into the white, or even into the other category. And I don't know if we're going to get in green, but let's go ahead, and these are all vertical. Let's put these in the other. Sometimes the other category is it brings out areas of the quilt that you want to pop. Okay, now this is a really cool one. This again has, you know, a whole bunch of different colors. There's blue and pinks and reds, and there's whites. It goes upside down. So this one could go into, it can go into the red. It can go into the green. It can go into the other, but not so much with white. So I'm going to put this with the green. Even though there's a lot of reds, we can put it like right in between so that if we needed it for the green or for the red, it's available. Okay, so then you get, you know, something like this where your background is really dark, and this is black backgrounds. You have red and greens in here too. So this would be a really good place to put with the other. This can go horizontal as well. So because we haven't had a lot, oh, we got stockings here. So maybe we want to have more stockings down there. So let's go ahead and do that. There you go. Okay, so now we have another one that is predominantly green, finally. And this is a vertical. You have the red and the white, but your background is mostly green. You got snowflakes on here. Since we don't have a lot of green, we're going to put it up here in green. And you can go through these colors while you're pressing them. I go and steam them really good so that there is some shrinkage, so I don't have to worry about trying to pre-wash. Now I also have another set of Christmas trees where it's predominantly green. So now we're starting to get into some green colors. There you go, it's starting to fill up really nice in here. Okay, so we have some kind of a neutral with popping of color. So, you know, again, just kind of hold it up. Do I need more red? Do I need more of the popping colors? Or can I put it in the white? So that's kind of like really up to you. I probably would want to put it over here with the white. There you go. And then we have some holly, and this is nice that we can do this horizontal and vertical. And I would consider this more white than red. And then again, we have some little teddy bears that is Santa bears. And it's like this can go into the red or it can go into the green. And this is a good vertical color as well. So, I don't know, I kind of like this color. Here you go, oh, 20. So this is how I would organize it. Okay, so now it's just like, what do I do? You know, how do I want to put my colors? You can go any different color combination that you want to. Like these, you can keep it, you know, the black into the center and keep the green, and maybe move the holly up here. Or you can put this hibiscus up here. Or you might want to put it in the middle. You might just do red, green, off-color white, and then do one like this. And so let me rearrange this because I'm going to do just like what I said. So I'm going to take this down. Red, white, green, red, this could be white, green, and then this, I'm going to put red, white, I'm going to do this, green, and then I'm going to do white, so it kind of pops a little bit. And then if I have an extra color, I'll just bring it in the front. So you have a white or a popping color. red, white, you have green or a popping color, red, white, green, red, white, and the green or a popping color, green, white, you have a popping color, and then like whites again. So you can have it like this, or you could, if you feel like there's enough red, or you can, mix it up like this. So there's tons of combinations. And then if you you can use this one. So yeah. So take a screenshot. Then we can use this one. Where was the snowflakes? White. Then you kind of count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you have an even number, just try to see how many. It's like I got 3 whites and I got 3 popping colors. So then you would want to have a white in between. So just move this one down. Now you're separating the stockings. Then you put your popping color, white. That can go that way too. Stop your whining. And then this one will go on top of this one. Now all I did was scoot these down and and then I didn't have to do anything with this one because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7. So you can do these in a set of 3s or 4s or a full row of 7s. This is 3 or 4, so a full row of 7. And now we got 3s and 3s or a full row of 6. So there's really no reason why you can't quilt in or piece together any of these combinations. It also looks really good too. Now take a screenshot because I'm going to move this around again. It's kind of cool too. If you wanted to do red, popping colors with popping colors. And white. And maybe I wanted my Christmas trees together. You put those together. And we're going to move the a snowman with a snowman. Aha, but what if I wanted to turn it upside down? So, and then you can turn this one upside down. So you can have different, like snowmen or Christmas trees or snowflakes together of the same color or different, and just turn them upside down, titsy-totsy. There's no right or wrong on how to piece it together. I personally like a little organization. But we got red and red, we got blues and blues, we got white and whites, we got snowmen together, we got Christmas trees together. Sit down. And then now we have these together. So now we moved it around again, and they're all very pleasing to the eye. Again, you have, this is white, and the white will go in here, and whatever white spaces will go in there too. So when you look at things with squeezing at them, or get the eye peephole at the hardware store, and look from the opposite end that looks like a distance, because then you can start seeing color and how color kind of blends together. When we pieced together, when I first started piecing together, we did the Starlog Cabin. I think it was, forget, Eleanor Burns by Quilt in the Day Publishing. And we looked at all of our colors through the peephole so we can see how the blocks looked. You do that with the strips as well as you're putting it together. And you may want to cut these in different lengths. Now, if you're interested in learning how to do the present, or I call it the gift, because you can do this one quilt with all the different holidays and for birthdays and whatsoever, and it creates a really cool gift as a gift to somebody. So we're going to do a Christmas the gift, and I'll have that in the link sometime. If there's not a link here, there will probably be one by the time you look at this. So there will be a different way how to do this. And then as you're putting them together, you be mindful, you can cut this and then add those four underneath here so that you can go. And then you can also cut these into 2.5 inch or 2.44 inch, or if you have 2.5 inch width jelly rolls, you can cut these into squares as well. If you have these all pieced together, you just cut the 2.5 and then you move it over one. So you have one long one here, you just unsew the seam, and then you take the next one and it will be like this one. So you can alternate your squares, or you can alternate them like 3 down or 2 down. I think I've alternated 1 and 2s, and I think I've done 3s. I did a Boston Commons quilt, and we did strips, and then it was just a matter of cutting them and repositioning them and unsewing and resewing on some different things, which you already had a seam allowance, you just follow that guide. And it makes it the most really cool quilts, and they all are checkerboard, but it has all the different colors in here. And again, you could do that with your vertical rows as well. So yeah, I would love to see your combinations, and leave a comment below if you have a social media page. I do have a Facebook page called Creative Lifestyles that you can upload your own photo album and your pictures. You may, if you sell anything, you can leave your links, and it's not spam on that site. It's called Creative Lifestyles, and I'll put that in the link below. So thank you for joining me. Piecing quilts together is really fun, and know what is the overall color kind of helps you to break them down and how you want to put them pieced together in your quilts. It does not have to be difficult. You just, what is the overall color? What can you put it in? Can you use them in, 1, 2, or 3 different color categories? Now this works with other colors as well. And as I go along, I will, hopefully by January, I will have another jelly roll that I will buy 2 again. And we'll do the gift, and we'll do another quilt, probably real similar to Christmas's Here quilt. And we can put them together and look at those different color combinations and how do we put them together. Because there's no right or wrong. It's how you interpret your own masterpiece. Because after all, this is yours and you are a very creative person. So I look forward to hearing your comments down below. If this video was helpful for you, let me know. If you would like to see more videos like this, let me know. If you would like to know other tips and tricks with quilting or sewing, I do a belly dance. I made all of my attire for my belly dance, from the beaded bra to the hair and pants to the skirts to the vest, all myself. And I'm not a seamstress, but I managed to do that. Yeah, if you want to learn anything, just let me know. I am working out of a hotel right now, so yeah, you'll see a lot of different things that I'm working from one room, and it's really fun. But again, we're doing quilting in a budget or art on a budget. I should mention that I think the 20-piece jelly roll was $19 with free shipping. I used the 36. It was 12 patterns with 3 different strips of each pattern. I think that one was, I want to say that was about $25. But again, when you're looking at anything from a 28 piece to a 36 piece, it's approximately 3 yards of material. And I want to say this is almost 3 yards as well. So if you kind of look at that and what the average cost is, at Walmart's $5, $4.99, at Joann's is $8.99. Times that by 3, is it worth it to buy it? Yeah, they're worth it because you're looking at, they already did a lot of the work for you. So yeah, it's really been fun. So thank you again. I look forward to hearing more from you. Don't forget to hit that bell for more notifications of videos that are coming your way, and hit the like button, and don't forget to share with your friends, and especially if they're into quilting. So we'll talk to you soon. Bye, and happy holidays. All right, here's a close-up of all 20 of my strips so that you can see them. And then I have the curtain to the hotel right next to the Santa Clauses. So you can really see the colors, because how I filmed it earlier, you just couldn't see all the patterns. And from a distance, you probably got a better look, but to see what the patterns are like, here's just kind of like close up. Some of these are overlapped a little bit. But yeah, the pop-in colors. And then when you really want something to stand out, or you can use the dark, closer to the dark greens and the dark reds. And some variations of, this is actually a little gray in backgrounds with the holly, and then the poinsettias is in the gray with the red that pops. The cardinal is the red that pops, and this one is sitting on the branches of looks like holly and stuff. Then you have the ornaments. There's a lot of green in here. That's why so if you need something to go with green or maybe a light red, you can use that. And then this Christmas tree one is real similar to this one, where this one is a green background and you have a white background. But if you needed something like a light green, that would be considered like a light green too, or a white. And then you have, this would be a really nice pop in color, anything next to a black background, any of these Let's see if I can grab both of these together. There's that one. And that one. I mean, if you want to go poppin'. I really like gray, black, and red together. And then here we got the snowman. Now these are real similar to the first snowman, which I can't bring across, but here's that snowman. It's real similar to these, they're just a different backgrounds. And then we have the other moose that got cut and wrong. But by the time you get a sewing seam allowance, you're gonna have a little bit red. So you can put this next to a red color and let that red bleed into the red. Or you can put it next to the white, and then you can see how the white kind of blends in and makes, you know, more flowing colors. And then you have the Santa Clauses. So the Santa Clauses you can use as a horizontal, as well as the hibiscus, the holly, the snow globes, and the stockings, these stockings, and then these stockings, and then these snowflakes. And then yeah, you got some that work really good for upside down too, because these trees are upside down. Stockings can go upside down. Snow globes can go upside down. Really easy. Ornaments are not, but not to say they can't. I mean, you can put the presents upside down because you got a couple up here that are upside down. And you can put this next to, you know, like the holly and stuff because it has holly. So those coordinate really well. So yeah, taking something that there's 20 different patterns. And it's like, how do I put it together as a quilt? So here's all my patterns. So I look forward to seeing what your patterns are and how you put them together.